Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Friday Morning Live Show. The live show's podcast and meta content is brought to you every week by these loyal sponsors. McGraw-Webb Chevrolet on the bypass in Canton, Alabama, serving their customers for 30 years. Join the McGraw-Webb Chevy family today. Tucker ATV, Jackson, Alabama, your local servicing Polaris Hustler Echo dealer with an international reputation. CT Ward Power Sports in Camden, Alabama, XL Godfrey Hurricane Boats powered by Mercury and Yamaha engines, your water skiing gear headquarters on Lake Millers Ferry. Safford Trading Company and Safford Equipment under the tower in Safford, Alabama, home of your residential and commercial lawn care bundle bear. Wildlife Management Solutions in Utah, Alabama. Let the guys at WMS select the right seed and blends for your soil type. South Alabama Kubota and Reynolds on the Strip in Monroeville, Alabama. Kubota and Skag Zero Turns, the right Kubota tractor for the right price. Thanks for supporting the Gettin Outdoors sponsors and enjoy the show. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Gettin Outdoors live show. It is Friday morning, August the 26th, 2022. We're live from the Lawler Timber Company, Grampian Hills Outdoor Media Center. 74 degrees, foggy outside, and calm winds. I just saw Jimmy Cook tuned in. He's on the water, and it's foggy out there. Good Friday morning, Miss Bunny. How you doing, my dear friend? Paula Lampkins tuned in. Wally Bedwell, Tommy D up in Michigan. I got some pictures I'm going to show y'all from Tommy D in a little while. Brad Dunn's tuned in. Noonan Hall over in Natchez, Mississippi. Don Field Pot. Mr. Harry Pardon over in Choctaw County. Appreciate all of y'all tuning in. Rusty Godboles tuned in, and the old Slab Busters. Roll Tide Roll. Old Slab Busters up in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, tuned in on Facebook. We got a lot to go over today. I tell you what, though, I have not got anything on my calendar for this weekend or anything on my calendar for next weekend. So we're going to be kind of, you just going to know events. You know, it's going to be a lot going on. Everybody's getting ready for hunting season. Dove season does come in next Saturday. I forgot about that. But let's the next thing we got that I'm aware of will be the Bridgeport Fruit Jar Tournament. That'll be September the 8th from 3 to dark at Bridgeport City Landing. Of course, you can contact Harry Pardon or Ken Clayton for that. They postponed the one yesterday because of the weather. And then that next Saturday, which will be the 10th of September, at Bridgeport City Landing, $100 a boat, the Gilberttown Bass Club. Charles Owens is who you need to contact to get a boat number for that tournament. And his number is 251-331-0317. That'll be a great tournament. And here's one I'm very, very excited about. This right here, Miss Jen Tate, and all the folks at Woodsman Life are sponsoring a kids fishing rodeo at Roland Cooper State Dock. It'll be there at the T-Dock in the Pavilion. It will be Saturday, September the 17th. Check-in begins at 9 a.m. and the kids are going to fish from 9:30 to 11:30, and we want to fill that T-pier up with kids. The awards will be given at 11:30, prizes and trophies. It is open to ages 12 and younger. 12 years old and younger, you bring your fishing pole, your life jacket, bait, chair, and your bucket. Parents must be present throughout the duration of the event. And for more information, there's Jen's phone number, 334-332-1959. But this is going to be a fun event at Roland Cooper State Park, Kids Fishing Rodeo, sponsored by Woodsman's Life. And we'll be talking a whole lot more about that as the event gets here. Then on the September the 17th out of Bridgeport City Landing, Jeremy Bass will be bringing his elite tour, and then on October the 1st, he'll be in Demopolis at the new Demopolis City Landing. Let's see. I already got that. Okay, so I've already went over that. All right, here's something I want everybody now. We need cook teams right now, and that's the Alabama Wildlife Federation Wild Game Cook-Off. It will be at 6 o'clock in Selma on October the 20th. Now, I know that's a long ways off, y'all, but I'm telling you, you need to get your cook teams prepared. And I want to tell Joe Allen Dunn and Todd, if y'all are listening, and Shannon, and y'all are talking about starting a YouTube channel cooking, yet this will be a perfect event for you to do a good video, is to get you a cook team, sign up for that Alabama Wildlife Federation Wild Game Cook-Off in Selma, and go up there and get in it. If anybody wants a cook team or sponsor it or anything, get up with Emily Hancock at 334-412-1766, or Donnie Ross, 334-412-4015. And then just announced this week at Extreme Bass Challenge will be at Millers Ferry on 10/22 at Bridgeport City Landing. And the Selma Area Food Bank will be at Bridgeport City Landing at 10/29. And then Extreme Bass Challenge Open will be in Demopolis on October the 5th. And golly, we got a lot of bass tournaments going on. Todd Prater, good morning. Joe Alvarez, good morning to you. Mr. Charles Moore, Guy Wynn, Helen's on board. How you doing, Helen? Helen's the #1 fan over there in Lowndes County, Alabama. Todd Prater will be at the Jam Volkswagen show at Tanner Hill at State Park. Send me some pictures. Todd. Let's see. Brian Taylor's tuned in. Golly, we got a good crowd. Grandma Karen, how you doing out there in California? Paula Lampkin. Let's see. Dang. Shane Jones, good morning to the old crappie gypsy is tuned in this morning. He ain't a crappie gypsy this week, though. He going to be a archery gypsy going to Tennessee to shoot some of them deer. Archery season opens up. That old B-Dog, how you doing, my friend? I talked to Tommy D earlier this morning. He said Slim is not going to make it this morning. He's going to a VA appointment. But Tommy D sent me this. This is down. Look on the left there. That's a deer that they found. Tommy D, you're going to have to tell everybody where this is, what state this is in. But that's a deer that they rescued up there around Tommy D's up north. And that's what it turned out to be on the right there. That's something. Is that amazing? And they rescued that little fawn, and he turned out to be a terrific buck, and he's in the rehab zoo or something, I think is what Tommy D told me. But Ohio, it's in Ohio, so I wanted to share that with you. All right, let's go over the gator season is over with, and we'll just go over. I'll just briefly tell you the results of the 2022 gator season in the West Central Alabama zone. We had 32 of the 50 tags filled. We had 2 11-foot alligators brought in, 2 10-foot alligators brought in, 3 9-foot alligators, and 3 8-foot alligators, and the rest of them were under 8-foot alligators. So I was a little bit disappointed with the year because so many little ones were brought in, but it was about the average is filling the tag. The father-in-law, son, and grandson team of Austin Owens Rouse. Austin had the ticket. They killed the biggest one at G's Bend. No, they were at Cahaba River. I'm sorry. 11 foot 6 inches, 388 pounds. And he is on my Getting Outdoors podcast, episode 181 this week. And I talked to him and Owen about that hunt in the Cahaba River. And I wish y'all would download it and listen to it because it was a great, great event. And that is a recap on the West Central Alabama Gator Zone. I want to remind everybody once again that your licenses are expired on August the 31st. So you're hunting and you're fishing and your bait privilege license, all of those expire August the 31st. Now, if you have a lifetime license, hunting and fishing license, or if you are over 65, or if you're hunting your own land, you don't have to have a hunting license. But or you're under 16, you don't have to have a hunting license. But everybody, whether you're hunting your own land, 65 or older, 16 or under, or have a lifetime hunting and fishing license, has to buy that hunter bait privilege license. No exceptions for that. No exceptions. And you can go to www.outdooralabama.com right now and buy your 22-23 hunting, fishing, and bait privilege license. And I urge you to do that because they're going to expire the 31st, and dove season comes in September the 3rd, as does goose season, and you don't want to get caught without your hunting license. Hunting seasons, dove, like I said, dove and goose season come in next weekend, and then the following weekend, special teal season, rabbit and squirrel season come in. So be sure and get those hunting licenses. Now, I put up a post on my Facebook page. I have people ask me all the time about public hunting land, and I think it's not really enough of y'all realize what we have around here. And I'm going to put this link up. This is a link to the Corps of Engineers hunting permits. And now you go to that link, and it's got a map on there of all the public land you can hunt on, but you have to have a permit. And that is how you get your permit. And it is primitive hunting only, which is archery, bow and arrow hunting only. And I'm not sure about this. You better call that office and find out. But I'm thinking that that you can hunt squirrels with a .22 rifle, but I ain't sure about that. So you better check on that. And also on September the 1st, and I'm gonna put that link up there. Registration is open for the SOA hunts, the dove hunts, and all that. And you have to register for those, and it is a tag system, kind of like the alligator hunt. But I'm gonna tell you what, I talked to some of the guys up at Portland Landing, and I talked to some of the guys at Cahaba Wildlife Management Area during the alligator hunt, and it is some doves on those WMAs. Doves and I'm telling you, you want to go to that shotgun only on the squirrels. Thank you, Danny Joe. But it is some great hunting land, that coal land. Y'all, I urge y'all to go and check it out on that link. I talked to CT Ward. I tried to get Taylor to come sit in with me this morning. CT Ward, if y'all been by there, he has got new bay boats. He's got new pontoon boats. He's got used ski boats, new ski boats. He's got used pontoon boats. He's even got a used Gulf deep sea fishing boat out there at CT Ward Power Sports. And he said he needs to get them off of that lot. And so if you're in the market for a boat, this is the time to buy it. September and October is the time to buy or sell a boat. And CT Ward Power Sports out there on Highway 28 in Canton, he has loaded down with new and used boat. I guarantee you he's got a boat for anything that you want. I wanted to share this with you. It's about a minute long, but I had so much feedback on this. A lot of people ask me sometimes about the Lawler Timber Company and what we do. And I had this video, and I'm going to share it with you. It's a minute long, but this right here is what we do. Tommy is on the cutter, and Rick is on the skidder, and he is cutting around poles. We were cutting some long poles to go to the pole mill, and I'll show you this where you can see it. This is a time-lapse video, and you can see Tommy cutting, and you can see Rick on the skidder dragging the trees to the loader. There you go. There he goes right there. And you can see Tommy, you can see the poles. You can see that one pole out there with the line slash on it. And that's what he's doing now. He's cutting around all those long poles. And this video was watched so many times, I thought that y'all might enjoy it this morning. But that's Lawler Timber Company in action in the logging woods, cutting around poles. And as most of you know, a lot of people don't know where your telephone poles come from. And that right there is the raw product of cutting poles send them to the pole mill. And I have a picture also of the finished product. I'm not sure how long they are, but there they are at the mill. Now that's a long pole right there. But I just wanted to share that with y'all this morning and let you know what we do here at Lawler Timber Company. And I could slow it down, B-Dog, but it would take too much. Yes, Tommy D, they will be replanted in January and February. That whole place will be replanted and in pine trees. So I thought I'd share that with y'all. I got another video here I want to share with you that I got from Mason Green the other day. And I have a lot of people ask me, was it a little bit late? These are mayflies / willow flies. These are mayflies in August. But let me play that again because brim, and the crappie come up there to eat the brim. And I tell you, up on a willow tree, let me show you one more time. I appreciate Mason sending me that. So, Jen Davis, let's see what she says. I saw from Rick last night he was proud of those 100-foot poles. Yeah, did you see? Hey, but Jen, while you on here, did you see this right here? And I got to get you to come in here and sit with me one of these the Friday morning before this Woodsman Life Kids Fishing Rodeo event on the 17th, and ain't far off. And we want to fill that T-pier up with children that day. We want to have some kids on that T-pier, and I'm gonna get my drone. We're gonna get a picture of all those kids fishing on that T-pier, and it is an event sponsored by Woodsman Life, and everybody's invited. But you need to call Jen at 334-332-1959 and get signed up for that today. Get your kids signed up today. Todd Prater, let's see what my old buddy Todd said. He had wanted to be in the forestry business, but because I had an outstanding student loan, could not get any money to go back to school. Well, you've given on those student loans now, what I hear, Todd. So, and 1956, what I had, did I have the okay, let me change that right now while we here, because I don't want to. There you go. All right, how about that? Is that the right number, Jen? Amazing what you can do on live. Good morning, Bud Williamson. 1956. Is that correct? I am. I ain't. This ain't my first rodeo, Jen. I can tell you that. All right, let's see what else I got. I think I had another video I wanted to share with y'all. Oh no, I wanted to show you this right here. I missed this trip last week with my old buddies. This is the General Lofton's fishing team, which I am a proud member of. I got invited to this trip last Friday and could not go. But that's what they caught on the hot, black, and sticky Mobile asphalt boat that we go out every year, and I missed it this year. But man, look at them red snapper. I tell you what, I appreciate it every year going out with the General and the Lofton's fishing crew, but I missed it this year. It looks like they had a good turnout and a good time. Good time. Good morning, Keith Knight. How you doing, my friend? And let's see what else I got. I put a bunch of pictures and stuff up. Oh, did y'all see this? This is when I turned off of Highway 28 going to my house last night. I just had to stop and get a picture. And if you can look real close right up under the Gettin Outdoors logo, those are the silos out there at the Auburn University experiment station. That's when I turned off and just pulled over. That's County Road 14 going down towards the hog parlor. And that sky was just beautiful last night. That is the Canton Bend sunset last night, August the 25th, 2022. And it was absolutely beautiful. It was, Tommy D. That's what I see every afternoon when I go off to when I get home at sunset. So that's that. I live in paradise. There's no doubt about it. Y'all don't go nowhere. We'll be right back right after a word from these loyal sponsors. Coast to Coast True Value in downtown Camden, a shopping experience you will never forget. The Pecan on Broad, Camden, Alabama. Get some South in your mouth. All your favorites made from scratch daily, Wednesday through Friday, and the best brunch in the South on Saturday. Bubba and Joe Allen Dunn at Dunn Sports in Thomasville, Alabama, across from McDonald's. Outfitters for the serious sportsman. Community Neighbor Bank with locations in Greenville, Camden, Pine Hill, and Grove Hill, serving rural Alabama since 1906. Bringing you the Gettin Outdoors weather since 2007. Brett Lofton at Southern Advertising in Monroeville, Alabama, printing almost everything since 1992. Plaza Golf Cart Sales in Demopolis and Tuscaloosa, your easy-go superstore. Town Country United Bank, Camden, Alabama, proud sponsors of the Town Country United Bank Hunting and Fishing Report every week on the Gettin Outdoors podcast. Lawler Timber Company, Camden, Alabama, family-owned independent business offering professional forestry services and home of the Grampian Hills Outdoor Media Center. Thanks for supporting the Gettin Outdoors sponsors. Now let's get back to the live show. All right, everybody, we back. We're going to do the Grandma Can Community Neighbor Bank weather, but I want to shout out to my old cousin Jim Andrews tuned in on YouTube. And I saw somebody else up there, Keith Knight. I said something to him, and I can't, it's so many of y'all commenting, I can't keep up with all of them, but I saw, let's see, who was it I was looking, I hope he's out in the river fishing. Scott Mitchell, how you doing, my friend? I hope you out in the river fishing today. I don't know what all this rain's going to do to the river, but hey, Tina Beena, I ate me some of them yard eggs last night. You brought me, my sweet friend. I appreciate that. Ain't nothing no better than good, fresh yard eggs because I can't afford them in the store. Now, hey, let's do the Community Neighbor Bank Gettin Outdoors Grandma Karen weekend weather forecast for the weekend of August the 26th through August the 28th, 22. Good morning, my dear friend Kay Donaldson. I'm glad you tuned in to listen to us. I know you are busy getting ready for you got the championship coming up, and then the Alabama Bass Trail 100 to get kicked off. It's not far away, Kay. Hunter Sullivan, good morning to you. Leroy jumping 21 feet, killing your frog tournaments. That dang, it's gonna go down though, Hunter. Just be patient. You got what is the date for your frog tournament down there? In August. I know you're having one in August. So put it up. Hey, Mike Dees, how you doing? All right, here we go. This is our Community Neighbor Bank weekend weather forecast, Grandma Karen weather forecast. Dense fog advisory is in effect. Slight chance of showers today before 10 o'clock. Then a chance of showers and thunderstorms between 10 and 1. Then showers likely and possibly a thunderstorm after 1 o'clock. Excuse me. Woo. Areas of dense fog before 9 o'clock, otherwise mostly cloudy with a high near 85. Calm winds becoming west 5 miles an hour. Chance of rain today 70%. Tonight a 40% chance of rain before 10. Mostly cloudy, low around 71. Calm winds. Then Saturday, showers and thunderstorms likely, mainly after 1 p.m. Partly sunny with a high near 87. Calm winds becoming south 5 miles per hour. Chance of rain Saturday 60%, and Saturday night a 20% chance of rain before 1 a.m. Partly cloudy with a low around 71. South winds 5 miles per hour. Then Sunday, showers and thunderstorms likely, mainly after 1 p.m. Mostly sunny with a high near 88. Calm wind and a chance of rain 60% Sunday. Sunday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 1 o'clock. Partly cloudy with a low around 71. Southeast winds around 5 miles an hour, becoming calm. And that is your Community Neighbor Bank Grandma Karen weekend weather forecast. And looks like it's going to be a perfect weekend to get those guns out and get them cleaned up, get all your dove hunting gear and your goose and teal hunting gear out and dusted off and blowed off. Let's see what the weather's going to be like in California. It's still hot. Next weekend should be in the 90s. Yesterday, I saw a dog chasing a cat, and they were both walking. Hope you have a safe and fun weekend. You too, Grandma Karen. Thank you so much for being such a loyal listener. Ryan Guns tuned in this morning. I ain't got a chance to try them jigs yet, Ryan, but I can't wait to get out there. I tell you, old Shane Jones tore them up. Good morning, Miss Joyce from Pineapple, Alabama. I know Hunter's Appreciation Day is coming up, and I always look forward to hooking up with Miss Joyce and talking about Hunter's Appreciation Day on November the 26th. Put that on your calendar because that is one of the best events in our area. Hunter's Appreciation Day in Pineapple, Alabama. Always a great time. B-Dogs in the house. Boy, we got a good crowd on here this morning. I appreciate everybody listening. Let me make sure I done showed y'all my videos. No, here's one, Tommy D. You're going to love this. This was this morning right here at the Grampian Hills out. You think I ain't got some hummingbirds? I got some hummingbirds out here. I have to fill those things up about once every other day. I love hummingbirds too, Todd. And I for some reason, when I did a podcast, I can't remember what number podcast it was with Fred Bassett, who is the hummingbird man. And he says that those hummingbirds that we just looked at that were here this morning will not, they just passing through. And let me tell you something. He got a trap that he'll go trap them like this morning. He would have trapped those 30 or 40 hummingbirds, and he would take some kind of this dissolvable ink and put on a yellow dot on top of their head, and he would do the same thing. And he said when the hummingbirds that he catches today, it's a whole different batch that come tomorrow. So it's not the same hummingbirds. They just passing through. And those hummingbirds you see at your feeder this morning, heck, they liable to be in the Gulf of Mexico in the morning, and it'll be a whole nother batch coming. So they're migrating through here now. It's why so many of them, you see so many of them. And that is very interesting. If you want to go back and just go to my Getting Outdoors podcast app, and it's got a search, just search Fred Bassett, or just put hummingbirds in there, and you can go back and listen to my podcast I did with Fred Bassett, who is the expert hummingbird man. He goes all over the nation trapping and banding hummingbirds, and they are amazing animals. They're amazing. It just blows my mind that he can tag a hummingbird in Daphne, Alabama, band a hummingbird in Daphne, Alabama at a feeder, and that same hummingbird will be back to that feeder within 24 hours the next season when he comes back after he's flown all the way to South America. It's just, I mean, they are just fascinating animals if you keep up with them. And I love to feed them. And let me give y'all a little hint, all you guys that love hummingbirds, what Fred Bassett told me. Leave your hummingbird feeder up all winter. And he says that you don't have to fill it up. As a matter of fact, they make a little bitty hummingbird feeder that just holds a couple of ounces of sugar water. And that right there, you leave it up all winter. And he said if you ever have a hummer come in the wintertime, it won't be a ruby throat like we got now. What we have now is 100% ruby throat hummingbird. But if you leave your hummingbird feeder up all winter and you have one come to your feeder in the wintertime, not everybody's going to have them. But that's why Tommy D said his turned to ice cubes. But that's why you don't fill it all the way up. But anyway, if you have one come down in South Alabama, Tommy D, we don't have that problem you have in Michigan, and one comes in the wintertime, he said it's most likely going to be a rufous hummingbird, if you want to Google rufous hummingbirds. And he said once that hummingbird comes in the wintertime, he will come back every year. It will be a every year thing. I have never had one come to my feeder in the wintertime, but I'm going to keep them up there because I think where I am, it is going to be I'm going to get me a hummingbird one day. So if you want to leave your hummingbird feeders up, just remember, you don't have to have near as much water in them in the wintertime as you do now. Or if you want to go to Amazon or Coast to Coast True Value or Safford Hardware, I bet they've got a little bitty hummingbird feeder that you can leave up in the wintertime because it is I love to watch them. I really do. I love to watch them hummingbirds. Hey, everybody, it's been a great show. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. I always love to get up with y'all on Friday morning. I always got something going on. I guarantee you, in our area, the outdoors is what we do. And I know all y'all starting back to school. We got football games going on, but it's a lot going on in the outdoors also, including dove season starting next Saturday at 12 o'clock. And we're really looking forward to that. Everybody have a great, great weekend. Don't forget to practice safety, safety, safety. If you're in the woods, in the water, or camping this weekend, be sure to practice safety, safety, safety. Don't forget to spay and neuter your animals. Now more than ever, let me look at these 3 comments. Paula, yeah, you have a great weekend too, Paula. And everybody have a great weekend. Remember what old Big Dad said. Get outdoors.
Pap taught me every critter's track and how to set a hair trigger on a trap. He taught me to shoot, scale, and skin and make a snare with a leather strap. He taught me to be a part of the woods and all his woodsy tricks. Said you gotta walk soft on 2 light feet and try not to break no